Happy fall, y'all! My name's Gloria and welcome to Gloria's Crafts. Today we're going to make a bowl out of leaves. So you're going to need a plastic bowl, some Mod Podge, one of these little spongy items, some cling wrap, press and seal, or just regular cling wrap, and a whole bunch of leaves. And most of these leaves I got 50 in a bag for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to get our press and seal, and we're going to wrap our bowl. Okay, so you can use Elmer's glue too if you don't want to use your Mod Podge, but this is what I have on hand. So we are going to lift up our bowl and cover the entire bowl with plastic wrap, press and seal, whatever you have on hand. Okay, get a little more. Put some over here where it's bare. Okay, you're going to seal the whole outside of the bowl. Okay, so try to firmly adhere your Glad wrap or your press and seal. So here's what you're working with. Okay, so the whole bowl is covered with your Glad wrap, your press and seal, your cling wrap. You want clear wrap. Then you're going to take your Mod Podge and your sponge. Okay, your sponge, and you are going to put the Mod Podge all over your bowl that is covered. So you're going to put a generous amount on your bowl. Okay? Generous amount all over your bowl. You want it all over everything so that your leaves will stick. To your bowl. I so love the fall. I love the color of the changing leaves. They're so pretty. I look forward to it every year. Starts off all the holidays. So here you go. This is what you have. You have your bowl and you have it with the Mod Podge. So then you're going to take your leaves. I would try to mix up the colors, and you are going to press them on the bowl. Okay? This way. Okay? You're going to do the entire bowl. Maybe I should start here. So, you want them going different ways. You want the pretty colors sticking out. I might need more Mod Podge. Might not have enough. So, there you go. So it's better if you have a decent amount of the Mod Podge on your bowl. So you're just going to keep putting leaves all over your bowl. And if you need to refresh and put more Mod Podge on, I would do that. And eventually you're going to have to cover all of them with more Mod Podge. So you might have to do that as you're doing it so that it adheres to what you're doing. So you're going to want to cover all of your bowl, the entire bowl, with your Mod Podge or your Elmer's glue. And you're going to want to put leaves everywhere. Okay? So that it'll cover everything. So you're going to need a generous amount of your glue you're working with, Elmer's glue, Mod Podge, craft glue, any kind of glue. So continue to cover every piece using different color leaves of your choosing. But you want the whole bowl covered. The whole entire bowl. Okay? Then you're going to want the sides to stick down. It's a little messy, but it's going to be beautiful. So you're going to continue around the entire bowl. Okay? This bowl is not a quick project by any means. So basically what I did was we did the saran wrap all the way around. Then I put Mod Podge on and then leaves, and you're trying to make it so there's no holes anywhere. Okay? It takes a while for the leaves to go and stay on the bowl. So what I did was I take it outside and let it sit in the sun and then bring it back in. So I believe my entire bowl is covered with leaves. So now I'm going to put more Mod Podge on, and then I'm going to take it back outside to dry. So that's what I'm doing. This is the gloss Mod Podge, so I'm hoping it gives it a lovely gloss luster to it. So we will see when it dries. Okay, so you want to put the Mod Podge all over your leaves. And then I'm going to take it outside to dry, and then I'll bring it back in. Okay? And this is what it looks like, all wet with the Mod Podge on the bowl. So I'm going to take that outside for it to dry, and then when I bring it in, hopefully it'll be a beautiful little bowl. So here's the bowl after I let it dry outside. So I'm going to turn it over. And we're going to take the plastic off. So I took the bowl out. Now we're going to take the plastic off. So here you go. Here is your leaf bowl. It'll have to dry a little more to make it harder, but I think that is the cutest little thing ever. I really like it. For this tutorial, you're going to need one of the 12-month calendars for 2021, or any picture you like. It has a lot of things in there. I really think that this pumpkin is really pretty, so I'm going to use that picture. You're going to need whatever size picture frame you need. I got an 8x10. That was the biggest they had at my Dollar Tree. So I had to cut my picture down some. You're going to need some flowers, whatever color you choose, and some twine, which I put in the ribbon, made it into a ribbon. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take the back off, the paper out. You're going to put your picture in. I did not cut the sides, so I have to do that. I'm going to turn it over while I cut the sides, because I want it to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm using the frame as a guide so that I can cut a straight line. I am not very good at straight lines, and I wish I could have gotten a bigger picture frame, but the biggest they had was an 8x10. So I'm working with what I have, and then cut this side. So you're going to take your picture and you're going to put it in the glass, in the frame. If it's still too big, fold it over. And I'm going to want to put it here. So here you have your pumpkin. So I'm going to take my twine that I put into a little bow, and I am going to glue it over here. I do not want to burn my fingers. I have done that way too many times. So here's my little bow that I made. And then I'm going to take the flowers, cut the back off just a little bit so that it's closer to the picture. Just a little nub on the back. I thought these flowers were pretty. And this one already was cut. And then every month, if you want to change the picture or put something else in there, you can. You can take it out. So, I'm going to put the flowers in this corner. So, it's a pretty easy craft. I think it's fun because you can put it on a mantle, you can put it on a shelf, you can put it anywhere you like, and it's just a beautiful white pumpkin. And it cost $2 because I got the calendar in the frame and I had the flowers, so, and the ribbon, the raffia. So basically cost me $2, and I think it's really pretty. So this is what it looks like when it's done. So you can put it up, and there you have it. Didn't take much of your time, and I think it's very pretty. For this craft, you're going to need one of these orange pumpkins, a dish towel, and you can either paint the stem, or what I did was I went outside and got a stick out of my yard. Apparently I have a lot of sticks. So you're going to cut a hole in here and get the middle out. It's a hollow pumpkin. So I'm using my box cutter. Please be careful using a box cutter or a knife. Please be careful. I don't want anybody to get cut or hurt. So I'm pushing it on the inside, and as you can see, it's hollow. My finger fits in there, so it's a hollow pumpkin. Okay? Now you can paint these. Paint them white, which would be very pretty. You could paint them blue, any color you want, but I was thinking of putting a dish towel around the pumpkin. Now this dish towel was given to me as a gift, and I use this, but this one I bought at the Dollar Tree just recently. So what you're going to do is open your dish towel, put your pumpkin in, and you're going to make sure that the leaves are showing out, and you're going to gather it up and just continually tuck into your pumpkin. Now, there's a lot extra. So you could cut this off, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this off so I don't have so much. So you just cut this off, and you can use this scrap for whatever, even to stuff something that you need to stuff, like the witch's legs. So just continue to cut where you think you should and stick it in the hole. Now if the hole's not big enough, make it bigger. Make it bigger. I believe mine might need to be a little bigger. So I'm going to take out what I've done, and I'm going to make my hole bigger. Okay, so you don't need a glue gun. You can change this out for next year. When you want to do a pumpkin, you don't have to buy another one next year. You just take off your dishcloth and you reuse the one that you had from last year, and you put your dishcloth in there. Now, I was having problems sticking the dishcloth in there. So now you could take the stem that you already have and put that in there, or you can go out and get a stick, and that's what it looks like when you're done. Very easy, lovely fall decor.